Just give me a minute. I hope my screen is visible. Let's start with memory qualifiers in embedded C. First of all, in embedded C, memory qualifiers, which are often called as type qualifier or storage classes, which are particularly keywords that modify how variable are stored, accessed, and optimized by a compiler. The primary memory qualifier in embedded Cs are constant, volatile, static, register, and extern. So, memory qualifiers are the keywords which use to access, store, and optimize the compiler behavior. So, which are primary memory qualifier in embedded C are like constant, volatile, static, register, and extern. Constant qualifier makes the variable as read only, telling the compiler that its value must be changed after initialization. Cannot must not be changed after initialization means it will be the read only variable. This is crucial for defining fixed configuration values, lookup tables, memory mapped register, etc. Now come up with the volatile keyword. Volatile qualifier indicates variable value may be changed unexpectedly because of outside program control such as peripheral, interrupt service ISR, or other threads. Compiler is avoids forbidden from optimizing read or writes of a volatile variable, and it always fetch the value from the memory. So constant is a read only qualifier which does not allow to change the value of the variable. Volatile is the keyword which tells compiler do not optimize the variable, its value may be changed and always fetch value from the memory. So now going with the static. Static tells the compiler to retain values between function calls and limits its visibility to the source file where it is declared. It is useful for private persistent state or when creating file local hardware driver. So static variable value is retained between function calls. Now going with the register. Register suggests the compiler that variable should be placed in CPU for faster access. And okay, then the extern declares the variable is defined somewhere else and possibly in another source file. So it informs the linker, not the compiler, and widely used to access the global resources. Okay, extern tells the compiler basically variable is defined somewhere another file, and it is tells the compiler that it is declared or defined somewhere else. So okay, so to summarize, constant is a variable keyword which indicates value cannot change, and volatile where outside outside program control its value may change and does not optimize, compiler does not optimize this value. Then the static retains value between functions call. Register suggests where to store in CPU register, and external suggests variable is defined somewhere else. Okay, now all these storage which classes in CPP as examples. Okay, Let's get example. But meanwhile, we will go through the another file that I had. This is credit goes to this LinkedIn user. Let's scroll it down just a second now. Okay. Meanwhile, we are getting the codes. We will focus on the memory. Basically, to get an overview, memory qualifiers are the storage class specifier or qualifiers which controls where, how long, and how variables are stored and accessed. You got it right. Where, how long, how variables are getting stored. Understanding them is systems where the memory layout, timing, hardware is essential. So these are the storage classifier. These define duration, scope, and linkage. They are particularly important in embedded system memory limited timing. Okay, let's go down. First is auto. Auto is a storage class assigned to the default for a variable which are defined inside the blocks. These variables are stay into stack memory, automatically created when blocks is entered and destroyed, and don't have linkage to the outside of the function block. So these are filled onto stack. So we have stack and heap memory, right? So these are placed onto stack. So now going to this next keyword, that is static. Statics keywords extend the variable lifetime to the entire program, whether used in function or at file scope. It retains value between its functions call, keeps variable local to a function, no global access. So this will be the local only, but it will retain its value. So it can be useful for flag, counter, cache values, etc. At file scope, provides internal linkage visible only in current file, prevents naming conflict across module. So static variables are stored in static memory, which are particularly lie into data section and BSS section. Data section has values which are initialized, and BSS section if the value is uninitialized. So basically, static is a keyword which returns its value across its function call, and data section and BSS section which stores value. Data section has initialized value, BSS section has uninitialized values. Now moving forward, we have extern keyword. Extern keyword used to declare a variable that is defined in another file. So with this extern keyword, we are just declaring a variable, and globally variable is located elsewhere. This does not allocate memory, so extern will not allocate any memory. Let's move forward. External tells compiler that the it is defined somewhere else. Linker finds actual definition in config.c. Only one definition is allowed in config.c. So main.c just refers to it memory allocated again. Extern is used in embedded product to share the state or system flags between modules. Now moving forward, going to type qualifiers. So type qualifier type qualifier add extra constraint on a variable, can be accessed or optimized. Previously what we seen, auto and constant and extern. Now we are moving to the type qualifier. Static also we had seen, right?